The conductor is Stockholm's favourite conductor, Daniel Harding, conducting the Swedish Radio Orchestra and the choir. He understands the language of Mozart, and he understands this piece in a way that I think, it certainly responds very well to players and audiences alike. And he understands the humour and something of the genius of what Mozart's trying to do.
A whole range of theatrical effects and tricks here, and things which create the, really what was the world of the theatre hundreds of years ago. And I think what we will have this summer is something that enjoys and revels in all the special things that this theatre has to offer, but also brings maybe something slightly unusual for Drottningholm as well. Should be a happy marriage.
So we've chosen to set the at least some of the elements of the costumes and the singers in the 1950s. The reason for that, in my mind, is that there's something sort of innocent about the 50s. The reason I think the 50s is very similar in a way to the world of this opera and lots of Mozart operas, is it has this sort of innocence about expressing your feelings that opera has, that we have maybe lost today. So in a 50s song, you can look directly into your lover's eyes and say, I love you, I'm going to be with you forever, never leave me. These days, that doesn't happen very often, but it happens all the time in opera. So there's a sort of overlap with what happens in the 50s and the way people behaved before the kind of sexual revolutions of the 60s and after the horrors of the world wars, where there was this time of excitement and massive leaps forward in technology. Around the similar time as you have this setting of this opera at the age of the Enlightenment, when the world is we're about to have the French Revolution, everything is about to change. For the better, as it turns out. And so there's an optimism and an innocence there that I think works very well with this story.
Wonderful cast. I mean, you really wouldn't find a better cast for Magic Flute anywhere. We're lucky to have a team of fantastic singers, absolutely the highest level. It's a group, most of them are the same group that we had when we did this project a couple of years ago. So I can vouch for that. Fantastic team.
In a sense, it's a world of luxuries, as we have a superb cast, we have a world-beating venue, we have a kind of opportunity here to do something that isn't constrained by the normal constraints of a normal theatre or a normal concert hall. So we're free to do something very expressive and very honest with this piece.